Hello. Let's say hello to YouTube. Hi, YouTube. It has been a while, hasn't it? We're coming back to degenerosity. And today's video is called Everything is Expensive, because everything is expensive. Why is everything expensive? I don't know.
I have a problem.
So do
I have many problems. My hair is always a mess. My upload schedule is a mess. And I'm pretty sure the man that lives in my closet isn't my roommate, but homeless. But this problem is more important. Plus, he gives me free Twinkies, so he chill. My problem is that everything is expensive. Like everything. Food, houses, clothes, you know, all the things a human needs to live.
Yeah.
Are at prices that even Psycho from Psyche K couldn't afford. It ain't even just those. Even our favorite pastimes are just costing more and more money.
That's true. Everything's going up in price. Movies, games, subscriptions are going up in price too, which is wild to me. Why are you raising your subscription prices?
It used to be and still is one of my favorite places to go when I want the big silver screen experience. Then I walk into the theater and they charging damn near $20 per ticket. $10 for kids between the ages of 2 and 3. How charitable. So if you got a family with you, you most likely gonna be spending $100 just to get a seat. And you'll feel even
$100 for a seat? Nah, I feel like that's reverse. You're gonna be spending like $50 for a ticket and then $100 just for snacks alone. And that's why we sneak food into our purses.
worse afterwards after watching the movie and it turns out to be ass. I feel bad for all you parents out there paying for your family's tickets, probably thinking, dang, I should have gone out and got some milk. I'm broke. Not only that, the concession stand prices have always been high, but today it's robbery. Why does a large drink be costing me $10? Does it come with a meal? Or nachos at least? Nah, it's just a drink.
Oh.
I wanna burn this place to the ground. Large buckets of popcorn always be pricey. That's why I never considered buying those exclusive promotional buckets they have for new movies.
But it looks so cool though. I wanted to get the Sonic one, but then I saw how it looked like and it looked ugly as fuck.
Cause most of the time those buckets be costing $20 more for less popcorn. Like why would I even consider buying these? Oh. I'm taking this home with me. It's getting to a point that whenever someone wanna go see a new movie, I sometimes be thinking, nah, it'd be too expensive. We should hang out at the public library instead. It's free and there's unlimited entertainment.
Johnny, it's too big.
Also, a bit of a tangent, I hate that we have to pick our movie seats now. I miss one of those first people to show up to the theater, get the best seats. Cause now after the movie—
So true! When I went to the movie theaters with my parents, you could just pick any seat. Now it's like, you gotta make sure you get the correct seat, and then you gotta be afraid that hopefully you didn't get the wrong seat when you go to sit down, because it might be someone else's seat, and then you're gonna be hella embarrassed for the rest of the movie because you're gonna be sitting next to that person that you accidentally stole your seat from. Not that it happens from experience or anything, you know?
Finishes, I can't walk into another theater because I might be sitting on someone else's seat. And you might say, oh, DJ, you're not even supposed to be doing that in the first place. I paid $30 to be here. I have the right to steal movies. Speaking of entertainment, these streaming prices are getting too much for real.
I fucking called it, bro! Why is it so expensive? There's so much, dude!
I've complained about this before, but since that video, it's only gotten worse. Netflix be hiring their prices every like 2 months. And everything you actually want to watch is on different services. Oh, you want to watch that show? You gotta subscribe to Hulu. You want to watch sports? Well, you gotta subscribe to Fubo.
I think some of you guys who remember that, that experience where I've literally purchased a subscription to 5 different places because they said they had it and they ended up not having it. And the one place I did have it wouldn't allow me to stream it. I was so pissed!
But your specific favorite sports team don't play matches on there. So you gotta also subscribe to Peacock too. You want to watch nature documentaries? You gotta subscribe to Orangutan TV. But they only show orangutans on there. If you want to see more animals, you gotta get the multi-nature package for an extra $20 a month.
Shit.
Like, why? Streaming is supposed to be the easier option from cable, but me and my wallet gotta do hat tricks bouncing around between services to even find the thing I wanna watch.
So we just go back to cable? Is that what I'm hearing? Is cable the superior form?
And some might say, well, it's higher in demand, so higher prices. Ah, you greedy ass niggas. Y'all sounding like landlords right now. And I really like you, Netflix, but your catalogs are not good enough to be this expensive. I won't lie, the only reasons I pay for it now is because WWE Raw is on there, and I can't miss that.
Wait.
And because I be sharing my account.
Is that Speed? That is him! When did he got featured on there? When was this?
And because I be sharing my account with my family, and my mom be using it all the time. If it wasn't for those reasons, I'd be sailing the 7 seas. You hear that, Mom? It's your fault! I'm just kidding. I love you, Mommy. Speaking of home entertainment, homes. The housing market is a scam. The prices today for a house are insane.
Yeah.
With the prices they're charging, you would at least think they are selling a spacious, accommodating home. But nah, in the city, it's like, yeah, we got this space at the Bronx. It's 10 square feet. The kitchen's in the bathroom and the toilet's in the sink. We're asking for $2,000 a month for a 2-year lease. It's in high demand. It'll be gone by the...
Yo, this is so true because my sister currently lives in the city, like New York City, and I visited her there before. Holy shit, it's not a joke, the prices that they charge. And her place is pretty okay, considering it's a studio apartment, but it costs like $2,000. I'm like, girl, is this even worth it to live up here? For a studio that's mid, where someone down the hallway died. I'm not joking, someone down the hallway fucking died.
Tomorrow, so you gonna get it or not? Hell no, I don't want this. You selling me a glorified closet for courtside ticket prices just cause it's in the city? I'd rather sleep in the back of my car. It's just as big and the heater actually works. I knew I should have got a house during the 2008 financial crisis, but nah, I was too busy being in kindergarten, playing with toys and going to Chuck E. Cheese. I was such a bum. But the number one thing I'm most agitated about being expensive nowadays is food and groceries. I swear, the average grocery trip here today is gonna cost you $100+, and half of that is going to the eggs alone. And sometimes these food companies be keeping the same prices for their products, but making their sizes smaller. I'm looking at you, Tropicana. These new bottles ain't it.
I used to love Tropicana, and I feel like the taste doesn't taste as good anymore.
Shrunk their bottles 6 ounces, and they ain't even lower the price. So you paying more money for less OJ. I am now vitamin C deficient because of this. You might say I'm tweaking over a 6-ounce difference, but I know I'm not. Let me tell you an analogy real quick. You go to your plug. All the time they give you a 3.5 for the same price. You're satisfied. One day you hit them up, they pull up, but this time they give you 3 G's instead. Not only that, they higher the price for the same thing you've always been buying. How you feel then? You feel betrayed. You feel scammed. And if you ever find yourself in that situation, to that I say, bro, call the police. Call the police on them. They obviously don't care anything about customer satisfaction. I wish I can do the same thing with Tropicana, but the cops don't take distressing calls over orange juice bottles seriously. This is exactly why I'm ACAB, bro. Not only that, fast food, an American staple that's supposed to be cheap, now be doubling prices all the time. Like the McDonald's dollar menu don't even exist no more. It's called the value menu now, selling sandwiches that used to cost
I remember when it happened because it was in the same week where I ordered something from the dollar menu. A couple days later, when I want to order something on the dollar menu, they're like, sorry, it doesn't exist no more. I was like, what? That was my crash out, guys. That was my crash out. What do you mean? It doesn't exist no more. Where's my dollar menu?
They are now almost $3, and they'll still find a way to get your order wrong. You might say, oh, they just adjusting for inflation. Don't give me that. If Arizona tea can still be 99 cents, then what's their excuse? It's McDonald's, they're not struggling. The only people struggling are the workers in there that are making the food, not the people that be at the headquarters. But the fast food prices become even worse when ordering off of delivery apps. Buying a $10 meal turns into a $30 meal.
That's
true. The fees be taking advantage of us. I know this because I see it in my orders all the time.
This was yesterday. I ordered soup. The soup itself cost $5, and then it turned into a $35 order because fees.
Not long ago, I did an Uber Eats delivery for 2 items. 1 Haagen-Dazs ice cream because I'm a fatty, and 1 Dayquil because I was feeling a little sick. I only got these 2 items. I know I'm ordering them to be delivered, so I know they'll be a little more expensive than usual, but you'd expect this order to be like $20 max. Now, I want you to guess how much you think this order cost me. $30? Nah.
Was it $30?
$40? No, that's too generous. This order costed me $50.
Where did that $50? What the fuck? Where did it go into?
What is this? You can't justify this price to me. Is the delivery driver also gonna give me a goodnight kiss with my order? Because that's the only justification. By the way, the delivery man did not give me a goodnight kiss when he dropped off my order. I got scammed! This should not be considered a new norm in the US. And some people seeing me complain about this might say, you're a YouTuber. Why are you complaining about this? You already got money. True. But I still like trying to save money, you know? Because nowadays, these sales aren't even sales. This isn't adjustment for inflation. This is corporate greed. These prices aren't gonna get cheaper, especially since the owners of these companies run the country now. Literally. As long as people keep paying for these products, no matter the price hike, it'll only get more expensive. So what is my solution to this economic crisis?
Make everything 99 cents. World peace. World peace.
Loot it.
What? I mean, that's a bit extreme. I guess it still works too, right?
I'm joking. I'm joking. This doesn't apply to small businesses in Costco. They're goated. But I'm joking. All right, that's really all I wanted to say. I just wanted to rant about modern day prices and my low-key bad financial decisions. Hopefully my message comes across even if you don't agree. Maybe you like spending 20 bucks on eggs. Who knows? That is all. And in conclusion, I don't know. Bye.
30. I'm never paying my taxes. I'm never paying my taxes. I'm never paying my taxes.
I'm never paying my taxes. And that was, in conclusion, everything is expensive.